Prince, which is written by Oscar Wilde. So, children, before we proceed with the chapter, I'll give you an introduction to this chapter. Okay, so the story is about a prince. When the prince was alive, he was very happy. After his death, a big statue of his was erected on a pedestal. Now, children, erected means to build, okay? And pedestal means here you can see in this image, okay? This is called pedestal, okay? So, from there, the statue of Prince could see the entire city, and that time he saw the miseries of the people. He saw the poor people, the homeless people, and their hunger and starvation. The prince was sad to see all these miseries, sadness of the people. So, in this chapter, we'll study the story of this prince, okay? How he helped others, okay? In what manner. So, let us start with it. So, children, keep your textbooks with you for better understanding, okay? The statue of a prince stood on a high platform overlooking the city. This prince was called a happy prince because when he was alive, he was always remained happy. And upon his death, a big statue of his was erected in the center of the city in his remembrance. The statue of this happy prince was covered with a thin layer of gold, and instead of eyeballs, there were two bright shining sapphire stones. In the handle of his sword, a bright ruby stone was placed. Now, children, one day a swallows, children, it is a very tiny bird, okay? Swallow, a tiny bird, although it is not a human being, still the writer is referring it to as he, okay? And his. So, do remember, this bird is referred as he, okay? He says that all the friend of his swallow had flown away to the Egypt 6 weeks ago. The bird did not go with them, but later it thought of going to Egypt to his friends. So it was on its way to the Egypt. Now, children, this bird kept on flying on its way to Egypt, and at night it reached the city of Happy Prince. It wanted to stay somewhere for the night. It thinks upon where to stay at night. The bird says that hopefully the city has made some arrangement for it to stay. Obviously, the bird does not mean that what it is saying. We can say that probably the word is being humorous, okay? Now, children, when this tiny bird saw this huge statue of the happy prince, he thought that of staying there for the night. So the bird thought that it was a good place to spend the night there. There was shelter and a lot of fresh air there. So the bird came and alighted. It stopped and sat in between the feet of the statue of the happy prince. Now, students, when the bird sat between the feet of the happy prince, it was surrounded with gold, and it thought that it had a bedroom made of gold because it was surrounded by the gold all around. As it was about to sleep, as it was putting its head under the wing, suddenly a large drop of water fell on it. The bird was surprised because all of a sudden a drop of water fell on it. It thought that neither was it raining nor the rainy season was going on. The swallow could not believe this because the sky was not cloudy and the stars were there. Just then, another drop of water fell on it. Now, children, this bird was in surprise. So, the swallow thought that the statue was useless because it was not able to protect it from the rain. So, it thought he should not sleep under the statue. The swallow thought that it was better if it took shelter in a chimney of a house, and thought to move away from there because the statue was not able to protect him from the rain. Now, children, before the bird flew away, the third drop of water fell on him and it looked up. What did he see? Let's find out. So, children, as soon as the bird looked up, he saw that the eyes of the happy prince statue were filled with the tears. These drops of water were the tears drop falling off the statue's golden cheeks. When the swain looked up at the happy prince's face, it was looking beautiful in the moonlight. The little bird's heart was filled with pity for the weeping statue. So, children, it asked the statue that who was it? And the statue replied that it was the happy prince. Now, children, when the swallow thought that the statue was of the happy prince, then why it was crying? The bird asked the statue that why it was crying. He added that it had soaked it with its tear. So, children, the happy prince then narrated his story to the swallow. The happy prince said that when he was alive and he had a human heart. Human heart means the heart which beats is alive. At that time he was not aware what tears were and what sorrow was, as he lived in a palace where there was happiness all around. All the people who used to work in his court used to call him Happy Prince because he used to be happy all the time and it had not seen sorrow at all. And he said that he lived there happily and died in happiness only. When he had a human heart, he never cried. He was not aware what tears were because he had seen happiness only and never faced any sorrow. Now, when he was dead, they had put him so high in the form of a statue on a pedestal that he could see the whole city and the ugliness of the city. He could see that there were so many people living in the misery. It means lack of food, hunger, money, and homelessness. Now, when the statue's heart was made of lead, a metal, although it did not have any feelings, then also when it was saw all the sadness around him, it became sad and wept. Now, students, when the happy prince was telling his sad story, the swallow was thinking about something else in his mind. The bird wondered that the statue of the prince was not made of solid gold. It was surprised. It thought that from the outside of the statue was covered with the gold, but as it is said that the heart was made of lead and not of gold, it realized that it was the hollow and was not made of solid gold. It saw that the statue was very sad and was crying, so he did not make any personal remark. It did not comment anything about the statue because it was giving the value to the statue's feeling. The statue continued its story. It spoke in a very musical voice that far away there was a house of a poor woman. The window of her house was open and it could see through the window that she was sitting near the table and her face was thin and she was tired. Her hands was rough and had become red because they had been pricked by the needle. The woman was a seamstress. Okay, now children, let's see what happened next. So children, the woman was embroidering flowers on a gown of the queen's maid who would walk along with the queen during the court ball. The statue said that the lady who was embroidering the gown had a little child who was not well. He was suffering from fever and was asking his mom to give him oranges. His mother was very poor and she had no money. She could only give him the water, and it is also of river. Okay, and that is why the little boy was crying. So the happy prince statue requested the swallow to give the ruby stone from his handle and give it to this lady. It added that its feet were fastened to the platform because of which it could not move. The swallow replied that it had to go to the Egypt. Its friends were waiting there for him. The swallow said that its friends were there in the Egypt. They were flying near the Nile River and taking to the large lotus flower which grew there. Soon they would go to sleep, and so it wanted to reach Egypt at the earliest. So children, the statue requested the swallow to stay with him for one night only, and he asked him to be his messenger and work on his behalf. He said that the boy was very thirsty and his mother was very sad, so it should go and give the ruby stone to this lady. So children, once again the swallow opposed his request and said that it did not like the boys. So why should it help that boy? Moreover, it had to go to the Egypt. The happy prince was so sad that swallow felt sorry for him. It said that it was very cold there. It would stay with him for one night, and next morning it would do his work. The happy prince thanked him. Finally, the swallow took out the ruby stone from the happy prince's sword, and the bird took the ruby in its beak and flew over the town. As this swallow was on its way to the poor woman's house. Now children, this bird passed the cathedral. Now what is the meaning of cathedral? It is the church, okay? And on the church tower, the white colored marble angels were sculptured, okay? This is called cathedral. So children, then he reached the palace. He crossed the palace. He could hear the sound of dancing from the palace, okay? And when this swallow was crossing over the palace, a girl came out on the balcony along with her lover. She was hoping that the gown which she had given to the seamstress for embroidering would be ready on time. She was talking about the same gown on which that day lady was doing embroidering, to whom the bird had to give the ruby stone. So children will be moving with the same thing in the upcoming video.